Hi guys, this is Babbling Brooke and welcome to the first video in my new series, How to Understand, Appreciate, and Adore Your Man. I'm making this series because the other week I went to work with my husband, who is a building manager for apartment complexes that his family owns. And after seeing what he has to do on a daily basis and everything he has to deal with, I was absolutely flabbergasted. I honestly was so amazed at the patience, the everything that he has to put up with, and he still comes home and is a wonderful husband, amazing, loving father, and ends up not, going on a rampant killing spree because the world sucks. It is amazing to me. It really is. Just the fact that he can do all that and remain sane blew my mind. So I did. I came home and I actually posted a tweet on Twitter, which got a lot of attention and, kind of encouraged me to make this series. I said that after working with my husband this week and seeing what he deals with every day, I've decided that from now on I need to greet him naked with a cold beer when he comes home from work. And, it was funny and cute, but I was serious too. I was absolutely serious. I truly think that I should be doing, after seeing this, I feel that I should be doing everything I can to just appreciate and adore him the way that he deserves. He really does deserve it. And I bet you a lot of your men out there deserve it too. I bet you they work hard and support their families. And it seems that my generation was raised in the wake of the feminist movement, and that has been extremely damaging. We have been raised to look at women as victims, as needing coddling, and that they're just not strong. They need, coddling, extra attention. They're victimized. They're weak, etc. We've also, because of this, been raised to look at men as less than human. And that has been something else that has come out of this whole feminist movement. Feminism is not about equality at all. Anyone who tells you that, just say, okay, then why isn't it called something besides feminism? The word itself implies that it's only to help women. So that's just kind of stupid on its face when you really look at it. But actually, you probably shouldn't say that to a feminist, because then you probably get death threats and all that stuff, and that's no fun. Because they don't listen to anything anyone says. But I think that a lot of women out there really need to appreciate and adore their men more. These men are expected to be the providers. They're expected to support their family. They're expected to be a good husband. They are expected to be a good, kind, and loving father. They're expected to do all the manual labor around the house. They're expected to do all of these things and remember anniversaries, birthdays, Valentine's Day, which is coming up. And if they don't remember those things, oh, God help them, because the harpies will be a-coming. It's ridiculous. It is really, really ridiculous. And so I'm hopefully trying to put a little common sense there out in the world, and, help us, help women in general learn to really appreciate their men. Take a minute, really take a minute and think about what you do on a daily basis. Whether you work, whether you go to work, I'm not saying that women aren't important. And yes, and I'm not going to go off on, oh, women do this and this and that. No, I'm not going to. You know why? Because I hear it all the time from everybody. Not just feminists, from single mothers. I'm not saying, I was raised by a single mother, and she is the best woman I will ever know. I'm not saying anything bad about single mothers at all. I'm the last person in the world that would do that. I am saying that I hear, how much women need help and support, and I hear this all the time. Women don't need that. What we don't hear is men needing support, fathers needing support. How about we treat our men with respect, the respect, love, and attention that they deserve? I feel that men are extremely underappreciated, extremely undervalued. And any women or feminists saying that, we don't need men for certain things that isn't looking past the end of their nose. And I feel that that is a huge problem with women in general today, is that they only look at at what they personally experience on a daily basis. They don't look past the end of their noses to even think about, what their spouses are going through and what they have to put up with and deal with on a daily basis. I mean, a good woman will turn a good man into a great man. And all he needs is a little support and love. So the first tip, and Valentine's Day is coming up. So the first tip on how to understand, appreciate, and adore your man, actually, we're going to start with adoring. we're first going to start with adoring, is to do exactly what I suggested on Twitter. Surprise your man with either nude, lingerie, get some champagne, put on some music. Surprise your man. Something that you normally wouldn't do. If that's something you do all the time, then you're probably not even watching this video because you don't need it. But I feel that more women need it than don't. So do something wonderful. Do something nice for your man. And I know there's going to be women out there saying, oh, well, but my husband, blah, blah, this and these issues and blah, 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 and he needs to treat me better, or I'm not going to do this. There are situations, marriages have rocky times. I understand that. If you are planning on continuing in your marriage, somebody has to step down and stop being an asshole first. And women will always expect it to be the man. Always. The man is always the one who has to apologize. Always the one who has to start treating her different. Always. You know what? How about we try to maybe stop being so selfish and self-centered and see beyond the end of our noses. Realize that men have feelings too. And they need love and respect just like any other human being does. And why don't you make the first move? Start treating your man differently. Be wonderful to him and see what happens. See how much more wonderful he is to you. Just saying. Anyways, so hopefully this will be a successful series. You all will enjoy. I'm hoping to get some better equipment soon. I know my microphone sucks. My camera sucks. So support me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/Babbling Brooke. I will put the link in the description below, and I'm hoping that we'll hopefully boost up a lot of marriages and put some spark back into some lives with this. So fingers crossed. Here we go, guys. Let's have an awesome year and start loving and adoring our men the way that they deserve to be loved. I'm Babbling Brooke, and I'll see you next time.